Hey, good evening to all you unbreakable people. Good to see everybody again. Come on in, welcome, join. Thank you for allowing me to come in and spend this time with you. You know, I never take a moment for granted that I get to speak and open my mouth and share my wisdom from my life experiences. And if you know me by now, you know my motto is I believe we all got the same. I believe we all have the same mission in life, have the same purpose, and we all have different journeys. And but I believe we're simply put here to live our journey, learn from it, and pass it on. Simple as that, you know. And your journey is your journey. Mine is mine. His is his. Hers is hers. And it's not for us to judge each other's journey either. You know, a journey's supposed to be like a roller coaster. It is. It's supposed to be like a roller coaster. That's just how it is. You know, it from the way it starts out, it's gonna be that way, and it should be that way. You know, a journey is supposed to be like a puzzle. You know, start out trying to figure out, you know, your parents and your environment tell you to put the pieces right here. Pieces go right there. Oh, this look like this may fit here. Then when you get older, you realize I don't really like this puzzle. This puzzle ain't comfortable for me. It's this puzzle don't feel like me. You know, you start realizing that's a puzzle that somebody else put together for you. You know, that's not really your life, but that's still part of your journey. But you have the control of the of the puzzle and where the piece is gonna fall and where they go. So, so it's simple. My motto is, take life and learn from it. Have no regrets. Once you realize who you are and what you supposed to do and how you want to live, and you start figuring out your journey and your purpose and uh, what your calling is. Hey, all we're here to do is encourage each other. Society, I think we've been so conditioned to judge everything everybody does. You know, we got something to say about it. Like our lives are perfect, and we know it's no such thing. No such thing as perfection. That's the biggest lie ever told to yourself, that it's a such thing as perfection. You should be learning and growing to your last breath. You really should. You know, in this video, I've been thinking. A song came to me. I remember the group Public Enemy. Give them big shout outs, big ups. That was one of the most influential, most positive, straightforward, raw, real groups of the '80s and '90s. You know, but they had a song out called. They had a song out called. Slipped my mind just that fast. But it'll come back to me shortly. But they had a song out called what was that song? Just on my tongue. Y'all know how we roll over here. This is a no editing channel. Got no time for editing. Got no time for trying to sound right, trying to look right, trying to be, caring about what people think. Because really, it doesn't matter. If people want you to think what they got to say about you really matters, but it don't. And they really don't care. They don't. So, over here, it's just a channel to let you know that we all are unbreakable. And it's time to walk in our unedited lives, unscripted lives. Take the mask off, the facade, and and just be real, just raw, and tell your story. We all need to hear everyone's story, everyone's journey. And don't feel like you have to get to a certain point, because you'll never get to a certain point. Up to wherever point you are now is important, and it can change somebody's life. So it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're being real, raw, and honest. Think about it, those are the people you connect with most. Even if they saying it in a way that you may not like, they're being real, raw, and honest. You may leave that person saying, I might not agree with the way they said it, but I sure do respect them for saying what they say. Because for me, I don't care how you tell me the house is on fire. Just tell me. It's all that matters. I don't care how it comes out. Just tell me. Because I need to get out the house. So it doesn't matter. But Public Enemy had a song called Don't Believe the Hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of hype get pushed on us. We always, everything got to be a pep rally. It's got to be a, hey, come on down, look what we have now. It's the pew, pew, pew. Everything is about a hype, getting people excited. It's the new this and the new that. And hey, have you seen? Have you heard? Guess what's coming? Coming out. New this year. I mean, it's always hype, and what does everybody do? Hey, did you hear about? Did you see? You didn't know that? Guess who's in? And we get caught up into it. I'm here to tell you, like Public Enemy say, don't believe the hype. And I say, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. Because the hype don't last long. It's just to get you caught up in the moment. And normally, when hype is going on, think about it. When somebody's trying to get you hyped up for something, it's normally for one big moment. And you never know what that moment may be. There's always a motive behind a hype. There's a motive. We need you to be hyped for this. Because this is big for me. I need for you to be hyped. Because this is big for me. This is my big moment. Time for me to shine. Whatever that may be. Whether it's my birthday. Or I got a new show I'm getting ready to put out. Or it's a new year. A new day. A new month. I need you to be hyped about it. I need you to be hyped about this new year. Hyped. When honestly, I was talking to a good friend named Reverend Fightback. I don't know if y'all seen him. He's very influential online now. I've been watching some of his videos, and we've been collaborating because he's a very positive guy, pushing people to fight back against the things that have been holding you back in life, and fight back against those thoughts and those thoughts have been implanted in your head that maybe you're not good enough, or those thoughts of regret, those thoughts of shame, some unhealthy behaviors, some unhealthy relationships you needed to let go of, unhealthy characteristics. His message is all about fighting back. His message is about fighting back, and mine is about you're unbreakable. You're unbreakable. So keep fighting. Keep fighting, whatever it is. Keep fighting. I'm with Reverend Fight Back. We got to fight back every moment of the second. Because right now, it's so much trying to come up against us. We all got to stand together. We all got to be fighting back together. We need, I need to be able to look back and be like, hey, bro. Hey, sis. You unbreakable. I'm unbreakable. And you unbreakable. And together, we're that much stronger and more unbreakable. So we need to fight together and don't get so caught up in the hype. Anything that's pushed on you, a lot of hype is involved that somebody else is doing. It's some manipulation going around. Be careful of the hype, because hype don't last long. And if I can encourage anybody watching this video, if I can encourage anyone watching this video, listen, every day should be hype. Every day you wake up, you should be hyped. You should be encouraged. It should feel like a new year. It should feel like a brand new year. Every day you should wake up with new goals, new ideas. We all should. We should. Because I'm in the same boat. Let me not say you. Because when people talk directly at people, it's like, oh, they've made it. You know, they've arrived. You know, they excluding themselves. No, buddy. No, no, no. This is unedited, unscripted over here. Real and raw. UnBreakableDEX is unbreakable. But I still got a lot of unbreakable things to break. I do. There will always be something to overcome, whether it's in our character, our personalities, our personal lives, relationships, and that could be any type of relationship, whether it's romantic relationship, uh, family relationship, relationship. It can be with your children, friendship, any type of business relationship, any relationship. It's always something that we have to make us, to become stronger and better at. And the reason I say don't get caught up in the hype, because hype comes and goes. It's like the wind. It comes and goes. So my whole purpose of this video is to encourage anybody. Let's get away from the hype. Be careful of the excitement. When excitement is pushed, hype is pushed. Hey! Be careful of that stuff. There's always a motive for the person that's doing the hyping. Either they're gaining your mind, your finances, control over a family member. It's always something that that's that that comes in without you even realizing. And when a hype is going on, they make you feel like it's for you, but it's really for someone else. They make you feel like it's for you. This hype is about you, but it's really for someone else. Someone else is really getting more the gain, and you're more losing. So be careful about the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. And like Public Enemy say, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. You can't. You can't, guys. You got to be smart. We have to be smart. We have to be wise. The hype has gotten us so many times. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. We've all been got by the hype. Because hype only sounds good. Nothing ever really comes out of it. The only hype you need is the hype you give yourself. That's the most important hype you need. Wake up every day. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for this brand new day. That ain't no hype. That's real. I'm grateful. I'm thankful that I can breathe today. I can see. I have a functioning brain. I'm grateful today. I can hear. I can smell. I can talk. I can use my tongue. Those are things to be hyped about. I get to go out today and I get to make the planet better because I woke up today. Be hyped about that. Be hyped that you can walk. Be hyped that you can run. Be hyped that you can put a smile on somebody's face. Be hyped you can you can give somebody a hug, a word of encouragement. Those are things we need to be hyped about. The world needs it more than ever now. The world needs real hype. Real hype. Things to really be hyped about. We should be hyped to be together, to be on one accord. Even if we're not on the same accord, we can still work together. We can still unify and come to a common ground and a common decision that's best for everyone. Not where one person or one entity is getting all the gaining. Where one person or one entity is doing is getting all the gaining and doing all the draining at the same time. They gaining and they're draining you. And you don't even realize it. You know? To each his own. I'm not on here to discourage anybody from anything they want to believe in. I don't believe in that. You know, if you ask me why I live and think the way I live and think, I'm more than happy to share that with you, my views. Like I said, I don't believe we all are on the same path. We all supposed to be living the same way, thinking the same way, walking, talking, acting. So, but for me personally, I don't do holidays anymore and stuff like that because once again, it's man-made. Once upon a time, they wasn't thinking about any holidays. That's something that was taught to us. Once upon a time, you know, it wasn't a calendar. It wasn't a time clock. None of these things. Those things are just for communication. They're just for communication. And to help make things run. But they're really, honestly, outside of being able to use them for communication. And sometimes they're used for control. Other than that, they're meaningless. I'm really not a fan of this time of year and, you know, birthdays and all that stuff because we've been so programmed around all this stuff. You know, I feel really bad, but everybody got to go through it and live their own journey. But I feel bad when I see people and I hear people around December 25th, the hype around Christmas. You know, everybody, I see people complaining, struggling about their finances. You know, they can barely put food on the table, barely put gas in their cars. You know, kids can barely feed their children. But yet you are so concerned about your child having another toy to tear up. Making sure you think your child, the day of December 25th won't be a great day for your child if they won't have anything new to wake up and play with when they got a closet full of things that they've never touched. Think about that. Think about that. We're going crazy, breaking our bank. willing to freeze to death. Some of us won't even pay our utilities to make sure our kids have a new toy. That's how much we've given into the hype. The hype is powerful. That's why you got to reverse that hype. You got to be your own hype man. You got to be your hype man or woman. I got to be my own hype man. We don't need anybody else. We don't need anybody else dictating and orchestrating our pep rally. No. You make your pep rally the way you want it to go every day. You wake up with the band playing. You wake up with the pom-poms in the air, the cheerleaders saying a cheer. You can write the cheer. You can write the song. You can march in the way you want to. And you can declare the way that day gonna be exactly the way you say. Now the creator might throw some things in there, but you can start it off. You know my favorite quote by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You don't need to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Take the first step. Be your own hype person. It's sad. It's sad that we so caught up into other people's hype that we don't even see how their gain is draining us. It really is. Because they've made us believe that their hype is our gain when it's their gain and our drain. Simple message, guys. I'm not going to go too long. This is just things on my heart coming to share with y'all. I appreciate it. I just want to do my part. Leave the planet better. If it just touched one life, all it takes is one life, one soul, to hear an encouraging word to go out and change the whole world. That's what it's all about. And right now, guys, things going on in this world, not good. Not good. The forces that are trying to take over, these wicked, evil, demonic forces, if you know you sitting on a good spirit, you know that you sitting on a good heart, a pure mind, a pure soul, that you're a person of giving, compassion, trust, love, empathy. We need for y'all to stand up. The world needs for y'all to stand up. Sitting back talking about it with the neighbors, with the families, ain't helping nobody. If ain't nobody doing that, it's always talking about it. Did you see? Did you hear? Boy, they sure is down there, ain't they? What good is that gonna do, guys? Our children are coming up in this. Our grandchildren, our nieces, nephews, our loved ones are living in this. We gotta stand up. Get away from the hype and fight. We gotta join Rev and fight back. We gotta fight back. Same way they throwing punches of evil and wickedness, we gotta fight back against it. We gotta lock arms. We gotta stand strong. We gotta be powerful. We gotta take back our planet. It's starting to become unrecognizable. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. Keep it real. Keep it real with yourself. Ask yourself questions. We don't ask ourselves questions. We just go along with the hype. But if you stop and ask yourself, what am I really doing? What am I really hyped about? You get a real answer. Nothing. It's all a facade. It's a fake. Because if what you're hyped about, you're not gaining, but you're being drained, you got caught up in the hype. And you believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. Time to get away from the hype. Anytime they want to control you, they hype you up. They get you excited. They get you excited. They get your blood flowing. They get you anxious. They get you on the edge. They get you questioning. What do I do now? Where do I go now? What? Just stop. Stop. Look. Listen. And the answers will be clear. It will be clear. But listen in here. Listen in here. Listen in here. Outside of here and here, you may be fooled again. You may believe the hype again. So, not gonna continue to go too much longer, even though it's a lot on my heart, a lot on my mind. You know, I know for myself, my family. Even if you're watching this video and I haven't talked to you in 10 years, 20 years, I want nothing but the best for you. Truly want the best for everyone. Truly. Whether we've fallen out, gone our separate ways, but if we've had any kind of connection, any kind of history, even if I don't know you, I want the best for everyone. I want the best for everyone. I want us to be able to sleep with our doors unlocked. That's the world I want. I want the world where we weren't afraid to speak to our neighbors. We weren't afraid to borrow sugar from our neighbors. We weren't afraid to invite the neighbors over for the birthday party. It was never any question that we wasn't one big family, that they would come back later with evil intent. Oh yeah, we lived in a world like that one time. At least I did. I saw that. I saw that. And it's still there. Because you still have people with hearts like that. That's what makes the world. The people in it. The people is what make the world. Us. Me. You. The decisions we make. The choices we make. That makes the world what it is. Think about that. So whatever you're doing, whatever decisions you decide to make, just know it's gonna affect the entire world. Whether you do or don't, it's gonna affect the world. So we have the choice. It's in our hands. What are we gonna do? We're gonna stand on our unbreakableness, because we're all unbreakable. We're all powerful. Whether you believe it or not, you are. You are. So let's fight back. Don't believe the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. The only hype you need to believe and get caught up in is the one you tell yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your hype. Believe that you're powerful. Believe that you're unbreakable. Believe that you are purposeful. Make somebody else's life better. Good people help good people. Make somebody else's life better and watch your own life become better. Focus out on helping others and helping yourself. Keep it simple. It's not always about finances either. Just listening. Just listening is healing for people. There's so many people just need an ear. Everything doesn't have to be all grandiose and I can't go, I can't do it. I gotta go shopping. I gotta go spend all this just go get the tire fixed. You ain't going nowhere but the pep boy. What you need a new dress for? What you need to get your hair done for? Keep it unedited, unscripted, real, and raw. We have no more time for anything else. Straight to the point, unedited, unscripted, real, raw, and with love and compassion, without judgment. Thank y'all for your time. And remember, you are unbreakable. Don't believe the hype.